This is going to be what I experienced in China. So, pretty much flight from Copenhagen to Shanghai, and the flight from Shanghai to their city, which I still, after being in it for 2 weeks, can't pronounce properly, but it's Shanghai, something like that. It's as close as I can get. I mean, my girlfriend and her family can, of course, pronounce it in the correct way, but I cannot. So, we went to Shanghai for. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to me too. I have been gone for a couple of weeks, 3 to 4 weeks actually. It's because, as I told you guys previously, about a month ago, actually, a little under a month ago, I went to China for 2 weeks, and when I got back from that, I was home for a short while before I went on another trip for a week, just, nationally inside of Denmark. I didn't go, internationally again, so it was just inside Denmark. And when I got back from that, I of course wanted to resume making YouTube videos as usual, but the last 3 videos have been pre-made, which means I haven't made videos for about a month, a little under a month, so I'm maybe a little bit rusty with my, speaking and what I'm gonna say and stuff, but I hope everything turns out all right. The good thing is that this video is going to be about what I experienced at this trip to China. Really, I just wanted to let you guys know what I did there, why I went there, and what I experienced there. So, to start with, of course, as some of you may know, I went there with my girlfriend and her family, her mother, sister and father, and of course my girlfriend, and their 2 cousins, which actually live in New York. That's another story. Was also with us there. It was a great time, had fun. Everyone was really, just loving there. It was my first time in China, and my girlfriend's cousins' first time in China, although their parents are also from the city that we visited, as well as my girlfriend's parents. It's a city where their origin is, is where they grew up before my girlfriend's parents moved to Denmark. I had my girlfriend in Denmark, and my girlfriend and her parents and her sister goes to China pretty much every year for a month to visit family and see what's up there. They have actually 2 apartments there, so they're gonna check up on all that stuff too. But they live in Denmark for the other 11 months of the year, not elf months of the year, another 11 months of the year. So I went with them, and they're on their regular scheduled trip for. It was a 3 week trip that we're gonna take this time, but me and my girlfriend only went with them for 2 weeks because we wanted to, have a week for ourselves when we got home to just, chill and do whatever we wanted to, go out and eat a couple of times, went to the movies, stuff like that. That's also another different story. This is gonna be what I experienced in China. So, pretty much flight from Copenhagen to Shanghai, and the flight from Shanghai to their city, which I still, after being in it for 2 weeks, can't pronounce properly, but it's Shanghai, something like that. It's as close as I can get. I mean, my girlfriend and her family can, of course, pronounce it in the correct way, but I cannot. So, we went to Chang'e for around, actually, we were there for 1 week, and then we took a flight to Beijing, approximately 2 hours away from Chang'e. In Beijing, we were on this tour for 5 days, actually, I think, where we got to see some of the big, places in China you visit, like the Forbidden City, and the Chinese Wall. We were also there, and the Beijing Stadium from the 2008 Olympics. I think it's the 2008 Olympics or the 2012. Pretty sure it's the 2008. Please don't hang me up on that. But we got to see that, and then we went back to the city of Chanle for a couple of days more, a small week, before me and my girlfriend then took the plane home to Denmark. So I just wanted to let you guys know pretty much, just the big parts of what I did in China. And when we got to the city, my girlfriend's family's origin city, a lot of the things we did there was pretty much just, visiting relatives, my girlfriend's relatives, specifically her grandpa, which I have never even met before after being with my girlfriend for 3 years. really sweet old man lives in a really different lives a really different lifestyle than, well, I've practically ever seen coming from, Denmark. Really sweet man, has his life together, enjoys his life in China, lives kind of on this little farm, so to say, but it's inside the city. So they have like this little, you could say, kind of alley, but pretty open still, where they have a dog, and I think they grow some. Oh shit, my chair. I think they grow. Oh fuck, I just need to adjust this. Sorry. Yeah, you see, when I said that I was gonna be a little bit rusty making videos, don't mess around with your chair while you're shooting the video. It doesn't matter. I think they grew some herbs, not any illegal kind, of course. Some herbs, some spices. They had a dog, stuff like that. But it was really sweet guy. Nice to getting to know all the other sides of my girlfriend's family who I haven't met before. Uncles and stuff like that who live in China. And my girlfriend also have a small part of her family living in Denmark and other places around the world. But the biggest part probably lives in China, so it's nice meeting all of them, to get to know the people who had an impact on my girlfriend when she was growing up, and the people that she meets when she travels to China with her family too. So, yeah, after visiting relatives, going out to dinner a lot of times, I mean, dim sum is like what we ate for lunch every single day, almost. For people who don't know what dim sum is like this sort of buffet, but on a table where you sit around with your friends and relatives, and then the plates just go around all kinds of different foods that you try and eat. So that's pretty much what we ate for lunch. Well, I'd say like 10 to 12 out of 14 days was probably it. So yeah, I'm just gonna drink something until before my mouth runs dry. But yeah, and in the city of Chandler, well, practically we needed to drive a couple of hours to reach the mountains. We also went river rafting, which I've only tried in a theme park here in Denmark before, where it's like you pretty much just sit in a boat and the current just takes you anywhere. You don't have to row or shovel out water. This was a lot more where you had to do some jobs yourself to make sure that you got through it without having your river raft sinking. And it's a two-person raft. I went there with my girlfriend. I have a picture of us together here. Don't know how obvious it is to see, but you can clearly see me here having a really tight grip around the boat, since I haven't tried it before, so didn't really know what to expect every time the small waterfalls came and the boat drum. And my girlfriend, she's pretty calm about it. She tried it before with the family members we went there with also, so she knew kind of what was happening, although she hadn't been to exactly that place before, but she had a kind of common knowledge about what river rafting was all about. So I did the rowing and stuff, and then she was pretty good to just, say we need to go there, or we probably need to go that way, and then follow those people, otherwise we'll get stuck over here. So it was a really nice team building, what can you say, team building experience for me and my girlfriend. And my girlfriend, we sat in the boat, and we had like, I think we were maybe 10 people there, my girlfriend, her family, her cousins, and then some family friends they had. We filled probably 5 or 6 boats with 2 persons in each. So what's it called, my girlfriend, we were like the first pair to sit down in a boat. And my girlfriend goes, when all of us has a boat, she says, okay, it's a race, we need to get first. So I was like, okay, fair enough, then it's probably a race. So I just start I don't shart, okay, sorry. I'm not gonna edit that out, but I don't shart. I just start, I was gonna say shoveling water, but that's not what it's called. It's just start paddling, and we get like, I think, a 20-minute, 30-minute head start, because we don't let the current take us anywhere. We just paddle so freaking much, and then all of a sudden we're like, I think we're actually halfway through a 2-hour river rafting experience, and we got there in like half an hour, got halfway. So we should probably sit back and relax, and not just get there an hour before everyone else, because sure, we'll win the race, but we'll have half as much fun as everyone else. So it was really fun. We took the boat out to the side, and then me and my girlfriend just sat and relaxed in the sun until all the others caught up to us. And Really great experience, really funny. I actually got a video showing one of the last drops. I can edit that in, so if, yeah, I'm gonna edit that in, so here it is. Hope you enjoyed that video. Yeah, so after we went all that river rafting and stuff, we didn't really do anything more than just, explore the surrounding cities, see a couple of things. We went to theme park too, which was kind of fun, although some of the exhibits were closed, but it was still really fun. Got to do that. Also a water park, which was also quite fun. I'm not going to show the pictures from there because it was just like, a fun small experience that lasted a day. Really great to explore, but not really anything I wanted to tell you guys about other than it was, being fun in sort of a regular Chinese theme park and regular Chinese water fun land, whatever you call it, water park. I think it's just that. But yeah, then we went to Beijing, where we took a plane for I think 2 or 3 hours, and we met up with this travel guide, and then he was going to show us and uh, another couple of groups of Asians around Beijing and see what was happening in Beijing. Pretty much just the big places and exhibits that you could see in Beijing. Most notorious that we got to see was the Forbidden City, the Beijing Stadium that I mentioned too, and the Chinese Wall. So I'm gonna show pictures of that for you guys too. The first place we visited was the day after we arrived at Beijing, and that was actually the Forbidden City, if I remember correctly. And I got a picture of that too, that was taken by the travel guides travel agency thing. Here's me outside the Forbidden City. You see in the background there. Also got a picture of me and my girlfriend there, which you can see over here. If I edit that in, I am gonna edit that in, so it's right here above my hand, yeah. And then we also I got another picture. There we go. Here is me, and behind me you see that big building with the tower. If I remember correctly, that is Mao's mausoleum. I don't think if it had another name but than Mao's mausoleum, but that was practically what it was. And sorry if it's not that, but if I remember correctly, it is that. It was it was Mao's mausoleum. Okay, sorry if I'm not getting that correctly, but as far as I remember, it was his mausoleum. So yeah, those were the pictures I had printed out that we actually got printed out in China. But I have more pictures I wanted to show you, of course, because we went inside the city. I also have a picture inside the city of me. I can just put it over my hand here again. I'm just gonna do this gesture from now on whenever I want to send a picture, so I know where to edit it in. So I went inside the the Forbidden City, and what's really funny and what happened in there was actually that I think we got like halfway through the city. It was like a 3 hour experience, maybe 4 hours, where we went just walking and the guy telling stuff in Chinese, which I don't really understand. I don't speak Chinese. I know a couple of common phrases like, goodbye, hello, my name is, my age is, where's the nearest restaurant or hotel, and whatever, but I can't like complete a fully just regular conversation with someone in Chinese. I'm not that experienced. I'm trying to learn it, but not really that good. So yeah, we went in there, and about halfway through, I think, me and my girlfriend are checking out this map of the Forbidden City, and all of a sudden this, well, Asian girl slash tourist, she looked a bit like a tourist too, comes up to my girlfriend after, looking me in the eyes, and I was like, hi. And then she walks past me, goes over to my girlfriend, who I was standing with, talking to, so she could clearly see that I was together with my girlfriend, and she tells her something in Chinese, and my girlfriend smiles and replies something back. Let's go back and forth for a couple of seconds, and then my girlfriend goes over to me, okay, this girl wants to take a picture with you. And I'm like, okay, it's because I'm a white guy. And pretty much, yeah. So this girl, I actually have a picture of that too. It's her in the picture there, sorry. She takes, of course, a picture with me, and all of a sudden this starts some sort of wave. I don't think it's because people saw us, but after that, I think I took like through the rest of the half of the Forbidden City, there were like maybe 10, 15 people, mostly what's called teenagers my age, a little bit over my age, a little bit under my age, wanted to take pictures of me, and it was quite fun. It was like sort of humbling experience because I didn't really want to be, oh yeah, everybody wants to take a picture with me. I'm the white guy visiting the Forbidden City. I did see another tour group of white people, but they were, in the 30s maybe, so that's maybe why they weren't so interesting, or maybe other people just didn't see them. But every time we went past these, looked like some sort of summer school of, maybe 20 to 30 kids about my age, with these these lumps of people. That's weird. These groups of people were going around with the same t-shirts on, having their teachers with them and whatnot. Maybe English classes or whatever. Maybe that's why they also wanted to take a picture with me because, I spoke English. And well, these 10 to 15 people, as I said, wanted to take my picture, and it was really fun, I made all these poses and the peace sign, which is really a popular pose to make in China and everything. A really funny experience was we were almost on our way out of the Forbidden City, and these three guys come up to me, Asian guys, about, I think they're maybe 2 or 3 years younger than me, if I should guess the number of age. And they come up and they, one guy, I'm gonna smile at them, of course, I'm just assuming they wanted to take a picture to, like everyone else. And the one guy goes, "Excuse me." Actually, he goes more like, "It's kill me." So, like, "It's kill me." So, I say, "What?" He goes again, "It's kill me." And I go, "What?" And then he goes like really slow, "It's kill me." Then I go like, what? Maybe some of you already guessed what he was saying, but in that, sort of mind I was at there, like everything was new for me to explore. There was a lot of things I wanted to see. I just didn't know what he said. So he said it 2 more times, and I think I can't say what for a fifth time. So I go like, picture? Like, you want a picture with me? And then he smiles, of course, and I was like, okay, cool. So I set myself up with three of the two other buddies he had with him. Strike a pose, and we take the picture and we smile and everything. And as we're taking the picture, I realize he wasn't saying "it's kill me." He was saying "excuse me." He was just, not pronouncing it right. But hats off to the guy. He made a really good attempt at it. He was really what you call he was really self-conscious about it in a good way. He was positive. He was outwards going, so it was really great, and hats off to the guy for really trying. I'm just sorry I didn't realize it, because when someone goes up to me and says "it's kill me," your mind goes on to like, what? You want to kill me? Whatever. But he was trying to say, I'm pretty sure, "excuse me," and then following it up with probably later, "can I take a picture?" or something. But I know we got the picture taken. They were happy, I was happy, and a lot of other people then wanted to take a picture with me because they saw me taking a picture with them, and then it went on, and I of course have to follow the tour group, where everyone in our group was, looking and laughing because they thought it was fun that everyone wanted to take a picture with me, and I thought, of course, it was fun too. But yeah, it was a really humbling experience, kind of fun to, be sort of a celebrity for a day, and, I just try to keep my cool and not, be all like, have everyone think that I actually was a celebrity, because I'm not. I don't know if they thought I was someone who I wasn't, but none of them actually asked my name either. I was just like, hey. So when they show the picture to people, they'll probably just be, oh, we met this white guy here. But yeah, I mean, it was really fun, really great to explore the Forbidden City, though. Don't want to forget mentioning that. A lot of great, artwork, architecture and stuff. This video is probably going to be a little bit over 20 minutes. Sorry about that, but I mean, if you guys just feel like I'm rambling on, you can of course just skip along. But after exploring the Forbidden City, we went on to exploring we went on to exploring the Great Wall, which is really tall, by the way, and it's really hot up there, and a lot of tourists. But we went up there. I have a picture of me and my girlfriend I'm gonna show, and later on, walking through the wall, there was only one couple of kids actually that wanted to take a picture with me there, which was also really fun. I have that here actually. They're really cool about it. Just, went up, stood beside me, like, "can we take a picture?" And I was going, "yeah, sure, of course." And then their dad, I think, took the picture. If you're wondering what's strapped to my leg, down there, that's our lunch, a couple of dumplings, which I didn't really want to carry around, and I didn't have a bag with me, so I just, strapped them in my belt. And then I went around walking with dumplings on my leg. Yeah, pretty Asian. So, but yeah. The Great Wall, really, really awesome architecture too, really beautiful. You could just it disappeared on the horizon when we were at the highest point of it actually, where we took a couple of pictures. I actually think I have one here too, yeah. And you could just see it stretch as far as your eye could probably see, and then it'll just like bend off down a cliff or bend off to the right behind a cliff. So you couldn't really see any more there, but you could really see how far it went, and you could probably imagine why it is actually possible to see it from space, as so many people say. And I think it is too, actually. I think you can see it from, when you just zoom out on Google Earth or anything. It's just viewable from space. And besides that, we also went to saw the Chinese stadium from the Olympics, which I have a picture of, yeah. And we saw some other places, some villages, some small streets that were famous for, different types of food. All in all, a really great experience in Beijing. A lot of friendly people too. So pretty much all around, really awesome to see, really awesome to explore, since I haven't even been to Asia before. So it was really, really, really nice. And after that, we went back to Chanle with my girlfriend to visit her family once more and get to talking to everybody before me and my girlfriend went back. Got to meet my girlfriend's grandmother, who I met before too. She went to Denmark a couple of years ago, so I got to meet her again, and it was really fun, getting to see her again after not having able to see uh, just as well as her, as so many of my other girlfriend's relatives who I haven't seen before. So it's just in general nice to see all of them and see that side of my girlfriend family who, lived in China their entire life and was really used to, seeing, well, pretty much just white people. Just gonna have a sip. So yeah, and I bought, of course, some souvenirs. Actually, got one right beside me to commemorate the experience. That one, that thing, right there. The little, they put them in the rear view mirrors of cars in China. They're supposed to mean good luck and good fortune and stuff like that. Pretty cool, actually. So I got that and a couple of stuff for my family. Some teapots and stuff for my mom, and some Asian beer for my dad. And I bought like this shot glass with my brother's animal, so to say. Where in China each year is an animal, and the birth year of the animal I bought my brother is a hare, I think, or a bunny. A hare, I think, the year of the hare. I bought a shot glass with a hare on for my brother. Then it was quite fun, actually. And yeah, I bought some souvenirs from my friends and my buddies too. But that's pretty much it. I don't know. Than that, I just explored China and bought some things I could try. Some Chinese food, stuff like that. Really different kitchen than what you're used to in Denmark. So my stomach had a sort of interesting experience too in those days. But all in all, just wanted to tell you guys what I experienced in China. If any of you have any questions, of course, anything you want to know about China, which you may think that I now know after that experience, or anything you want to know about my experience in China, please feel free to write in the comments. It'll be, oh, sorry if I scratched the mic there. It'll be really fun to answer some questions. So if you got any, feel free to shoot. And, that was pretty much the experience of China, dumbed down to a little bit over 20 minutes. Not dumbed down to a little bit over 20 minutes, but shortened down to a little bit over 20 minutes. Yeah. I didn't really want to make a gaming video as my first video when I got back, because, well, first of all, I wanted to let you guys know that I was back and not have you think like, did he make more pre-made videos and is this like one he shot a month ago? Just wanted to make you guys know that I am back in Denmark. I'm going to continue making videos weekly just as regularly, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. I'm just trying to remember if there's anything I wanted to say that I forgot. But besides those pictures and the stuff I've shown, don't really think there's anything more I wanted to add. And if there was, I'll just post it in the comments, or either maybe swoop it in my next video right before I start it. My next video is probably going to be a gaming video. Really looking forward to getting Cluster Truck and Undertale started back up. Ooh, and really, really great ending in The Walking Dead Season 3. Am I right, guys? Under Frontier? Holy shit, I had so much fun shooting that right before I went away, because I knew I just couldn't end it like 2 or 3 episodes before being done with the game and then go on a month away from, playing the game, because I'll be all like, what the fuck's gonna happen in the end? And you couldn't, of course, avoid spoilers and everything. So I had to finish that before, and it made good sense because then I could use those as pre-made videos before I went away. So yeah, hope you guys had a great time viewing this video. Hope you enjoyed my rambling about my travels to China. And as said before, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments and I'll be sure to reply to them. And hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. It is Saturday here in Denmark, 5 p.m. So I hope you guys, if you're not probably not having the exact same time as me, but it's probably still Saturday in your country. So hope you guys have a great day. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend, and until I see you again, bye bye bye.